The Widow. Introduction: A mystery challenging justice. Are you ready for a story that proves truth is stranger and more dangerous than fiction? Today we will dive deep into a case that shook an entire city, where the threads of crime intertwine with the halls of justice. Imagine a famous, wealthy person suddenly disappearing. He leaves behind a beautiful young wife, but the question on everyone's mind is, where did he go? And what is this quiet widow hiding behind her gaze? This isn't just a missing person case. It's a legal battle that will redefine your concept of justice. Chapter 1: The $1,000,000 Disappearance. The story began in the world of the elite and the wealthy. The protagonist is a brilliant businessman who had everything: money, power, and a perfect life. Until the day of his mysterious disappearance. No body was found, and no clear evidence of murder. But suspicion immediately fell on the person closest to him, his young and charming wife. Suddenly, this woman, whose life was once envied, became the prime suspect in a case whose elements were not yet complete. Headlines blazed, and people were divided. Is she a grieving widow or a cold-blooded schemer? Chapter 2: The War of the Lawyers. Facing a murder accusation, even if the charge is based on suspicion, the widow needs a strong defense. This is where our hero emerges, a young, smart lawyer with strict principles who decided to fight this impossible battle. He wasn't seeking money or fame as much as he was seeking the truth. But his opponent is the prosecution team, a ruthless group that uses every pressure tactic and every legal loophole to prove guilt. Watch how the courtroom transforms into a real battlefield, where every word, every witness, and every piece of evidence can determine a person's fate. Chapter 3: Playing Behind the Scenes. But is the whole affair only about law and testimonies? Of course not. This story reveals the ugly side of the power game. Behind the curtain, deals are made, political pressure is exerted, and the media is used to distort facts. The defense lawyer finds himself facing more than just the prosecution team. He faces an entire system designed to convict his client regardless of her actual innocence. It's not about the crime itself, but about who can tell the most convincing story. Conclusion: The price of truth. As the trial nears its end, things become complicated. Shocking new evidence emerges, and the widow reveals secrets no one expected. But more importantly, the lawyer discovers that the truth is often painful and disappointing, and that reaching it might come at a heavy price. And the question for you now is, after all these twists and turns, do you believe justice prevailed? Or does this story prove that the law can be blind to the truth when money and influence are involved? Share your thoughts in the comments.